Hello, hello, hello. What's everybody up to? La di da, la di dee, la di dee, la di da. Oh, Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? Hit that like button on your way in. Hit the like button on your way in. I like all the likes. Boom chicka rocka rocka, boom chicka rocka rocka, boom chicka rocka rocka, boom. Oh, I should have set it up for low latency. Now that I think about it. What do I do with myself? What do I do? What do I do with myself when I'm bored? Hello, Miss Aqua. How are you? Lovely, lovely Aqua. Lovely, lovely Aqua. I love it that you're not afraid to be talking to me on my live. You're like, I'll always talk. Get everybody going. What's everybody up to? I'm about 5'6". I was just about to fall asleep, but then saw you live, so I wanted to come by and say hi. 5'4". Well, that's good. I took my nap too. La di dee, la di dee. What are you doing? I'm just sitting here I was sitting there stretching and watching the highlights of football today. My 49ers lost, which I'm not happy about. And then sitting here deciding what time I'm going to go get my salad at. It's still too early. You know that. You know my daily routine. Basically nothing. What are you up to? What happened with Donald Trump? I saw something. I haven't looked into it. I saw there was another assassination on him though. He got rushed to safety at Millar or something at a golf course that he owns. The second one. No work today. No work today. I think tomorrow. It's kind of like the beginning of the slow season. It's the shoulder season right now, where it's before winter and after in summer. Great, enjoy a day off. Exactly. And I gave Ginger a bath yesterday, so she's so soft. You're so soft. It's gonna be a chilly night tonight. Do you have to work today, Aqua? Hi, Blind. How are you? That's a different account. No, the lake doesn't freeze over in the winter. It's too big to do that. Lizzie Blind time. You just got a foosball table? Nice. You've been playing it all day? No, I'm off. I might get an early night. I have to work the next 4 nights. I might get an early night. Gonna hit the sack banks. Okay, good night, Aqua. Sleep tight. I've just been chilling. I had my mom's birthday yesterday, which was wonderful. The kids and I had a great time. Hey, hi, Jingles. Hey, beautiful. I was just thinking about all y'all. No, the kids aren't here yet, so I've just been waiting. What have you been up to? Hi, Aqua. Hi, Jingles. And you were just thinking about us all. Your ears must have been burning because I was like, "Where's Jingles at?" in my head. I missed y'all yesterday. I had my mom's birthday, and then when I got home, I was too tired to go live. And my which is the funniest thing is that Google wouldn't load when I tried, and I went telling me not to go live, so I didn't go live. I hear you. Yep. Hi, Daniel. Happy Sunday. 49ers lost today. I'm not happy. I'm just watching Ikmail. Yeah, what's going about the assassination? Dude, my gambling has gone cold. I gotta put in restrictions. I gotta put on the restrictions for the day. Bummer. I got put on restriction for the day. Who put you on restriction? No, I've been winning too much. Really? My gambling age. Aqua fell asleep. She's probably still got us on the big screen, so she can hear us saying, "Hi, Lola." Probably. Miss Ginger's looking at me. Hi. I see you looking at me over there with those big brown eyes behind that powder puff of hair. And I remembered I didn't put it on low latency afterwards, but I should have done. Ultra low, I mean. So what's everybody up to? What have you guys been doing on this wonderful Sunday? I've been gambling, waiting for the babies to kick off the foosball table. I've been gambling and waiting for the babies to kick some ass on the foosball table. When are they home? They're at Six Flags, but coming home soon. Nice. They're at Six Flags. Nice. They're probably having a blast. Are they having fun at Six Flags? I want to go to Six Flags. I want to go. I can't. I want to go to Six Flags. I want to do all the fun stuff. Drop the link. Okay. Six Flags is already boring. Why is Six Flags already boring? I need someone's Netflix because my Netflix stopped working again. Hello, Mr. Blind. You're muted.
What up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear now.
Look, that's the sound of winning. Oh,
Oh,
yeah. I'm on a fake account now, or I'm on an alt account because I already won my limit on my regular accounts.
oh,
Yeah, I be gambling my ass off. So what are you doing?
real money or fake money?
Real money? Why would I gamble fake money?
I don't know.
That'd be pointless.
I gamble fake money all the time. I play poker all the time, and like on Zynga Poker, but I never play real money.
That sounds like the biggest waste of time.
Well, then you don't lose anything. You don't gain anything. You just have fun.
You don't win anything either, though. So
And that's true. What are you gambling on?
I play slots, but if it's legitimate, like if it's non fucking cheater mode like an app, if it's like in life, or if it's a legitimate app, I play blackjack. I can fucking run the blackjack table, or spades, anything where I can give feel for what cards are in the other person's hand after a few rounds.
Nice. Oh,
Yeah,
I'm gotta get in my comfies. It's cold now. My house is getting cold. So the kids are at Six Flags. Why is Six Flags boring, Blind?
because I've been there so many times. It's boring. They got a new ride, but I don't do the fucking all the roller coasters and stuff.
Why? That's the funnest part of it.
No, I'll do any. It don't matter how wild it is. It don't matter how fucking high or dangerous it is. If it has no mechanical parts, I'll do it like a slide or like the one where they pull the bottom out from under you and you drop. I've done that one a million times. But anything that's mechanical, I don't trust it. I'm not gonna go and fucking put my life. Fuck, I lost. I gambled all my money away. What do you call it? But it was I'd only put like $8 on that account. So,
Right.
but Six Flags. Yeah, we used to go when I don't know, probably like 3 or 4 years ago. We used to go there for a whole summer, like every weekend. So
Nice.
yeah, it's not really that exciting, but holidays it's still exciting. Like Halloween. On Halloween, we're gonna hit up Six Flags, SeaWorld. SeaWorld's popping on Halloween because they got like 8 of the most badass haunted houses and stuff, and then Aquatica and all that. Like we'll hit up all the theme parks for Halloween.
Nice. When are the kids? So are they on their way home? And do they know about the foosball table yet?
No, they don't know about it yet. But they're gonna find out. They're gonna find out real quick. I ain't having no mercy on their ass neither, because they don't have no mercy on me. The other day, I found out I'm still fast as fuck. Yo, and I don't have no like wind capacity, so anything over like 40 meters, 40 yards, dude, I'm done for. But I will dust anybody in a 40.
Can you hear me? In a 40, 40-yard dash?
Yeah.
And what's your fastest time?
I don't know. I've never timed it. I mean, not since high school. But in high school, I ran the Fat Man relay. So, like, I was the fastest big dude in my school shit. But now, like, I'm in shape and stuff. I'm fast, dude. I'm like Usain Bolt and shit. Like, you blink and I'm fucking at the finish line.
Nice.
Yeah, I was racing my nieces and nephew the other day. I thought they were gonna be faster than me, but they weren't.
Well, you have to remember they're younger. How old are they?
They're old enough. They're like, one just turned 13. One's like 11, and then the other one's like 8. So like they already got their running legs and shit. They're fast as shit. That's the reason why I raced them, because I seen them running, and I was like, damn, these kids are fast. But I put the rockets on them. But I only had one race in the tank. After one race, I was done.
Then they kicked your ass all over the field.
Yo. I swear I'll be gasping for air, dude. I need to smoke a cigarette. So what have you been up to? I haven't seen you online lately.
Yesterday was my mom's birthday, so I took the day off and spent the day with her. And then I have been online. I've been on live every day.
Okay.
I haven't seen you. Maybe it's just we've been missing each other.
Yeah, well, I haven't really been on much. I'm doing like a percentage. I'm doing like 60-40. Trying to spend like 60% of my time in doing things in real life away from the internet. And then why?
No, I said smart.
Oh yeah. Well, because dude, none of us, man. And I challenge anybody that hears this to think about this, is that you don't realize that your whole fucking life is online. Like you don't realize how much you just stay online until you really stop and like do something about it.
Right. No, I agree. I like I've seen the TikTok where it's like you have to go see what all my friends online are doing.
Yeah.
Every morning. Yeah.
Well, dude, I remember there was a point, I swear, where that was actually like my life. Like I would wake up and the first thing I would do would be go to YouTube or to Facebook and see what was going on there, and then I'm realized like this shit ain't real, man. It ain't real. It ain't it. If it is real, it's detrimental because I shouldn't be making it that much of a part of my life, you know?
I think we all agree that we all did that at one point in time. Look at what happened to me. I found out about everything happening to me online for about 2 years. Like, I cared more, and that's when thank goodness, that's the only thing I think that I really am about. That Miss Jean reaching out to my dad and my dad saying, I don't care what they all say. I'm the one I'm the one that loves you. I'm the one that's in front of you. I'm the one that's here.
Yeah.
It doesn't, what other people say shouldn't matter. And I think that worked in a reverse for everybody else, because after that, it didn't faze me what people would say to me about me. It's like you realize the people that are important are in your everyday life, or the ones that you talk to, that have your.
That's the reason I call everybody AIs, dude, because even if they aren't AIs, they don't fucking matter. Like, they can think that they matter and they can be offended by the fact that I say they don't matter, but shit, to me, they still don't matter.
Well, I think that there's a fine line between AI and don't matter, but I think that a lot of things.
The fine line? Tell me the distinction. What is the fine line between the two?
Because I think that I've met some wonderful people. I've met you, and I know you're not AI. I've met Crazy, and I know that's a.
How do you know I'm not AI?
Because I know you're not. You're a real person. I know you are. I know. Huh?
What if I'm not?
You have emotion. An AI person can't have emotion.
AI can imitate emotion.
Yeah, you have real emotion though.
Yeah, but AI can imitate any emotion.
Oh my God, we're not doing the AI thing.
I'm just saying, there's no. I could be an AI, dude, and you would never know.
Well, I see what you're saying. I see it, but I also, anyway, my point is I've met some wonderful people, and I care for every single one of them. But, I also know that there's people out there that they're not AI, but they're cold-hearted, ugly people.
Exactly, dude. That's why it's better to just consider their asses AI, because you've met some good people and great people and people that make your butt nice and moist and all that, but how many of them motherfuckers turn on you in the drop of a dime, dude? Too many.
Well, I said that. Well, that's exactly what I said on here yesterday or 2 days ago, is that, because someone gave out their phone number again. And I said, don't give out your phone number in back chat. If you wouldn't say it in back chat, don't say it in, if you wouldn't say it in real chat, don't say it in back chat. And if you, people could be your friend today, and in 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 2 minutes, a month, while you're talking to them, they can say, they could be like, I hate you. You never know the intentions of people, and you think everybody has good intentions in the world. You say, I used to think everybody has good intentions in the world. I didn't think that there was malicious people that would literally go out to hurt somebody. Maybe I live in a bubble per se, but it was my bubble,
dude, our eyes got opened at the same time and by the same stuff, because I was in the same bubble. Like, I honestly, and I realize now how lucky I was to have the upbringing I did, that had a lot of integrity and loyalty and shit like that was never ever even in question. And then now, like, I come to YouTube and I see that some people, they can fucking have it out for you when they very first start talking to you and convince you that they're your best friend, and the whole time they're fucking plotting on your downfall. Like,
yeah. Well, that's why I say they can, people can say, I'm your best friend right now, and in 10 minutes and in 3 minutes, in a month, they've already set it up for you to fail. They want you to fail. and I've always been the type of to build people up, not to tear people down. So I never I never see the side until it comes to that point. And like you said, YouTube showed me a side of people that I never ever thought existed in like I knew they existed, but I never thought that they
Well,
would turn.
YouTube showed me two things, dude. It showed me that those type of people exist more often than I thought, and it also showed me that even within myself, that when you piss somebody off or get somebody in a certain fucking mindset, like all the roads are off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, exactly, and that's where it's sad because you don't think, you don't think that, like I say, I'm the type that likes to build somebody up. So for people to say, to go out of their way to tear people down, I never thought those people existed. And it might be it might be a bubble for me that I lived in because I was like, oh, that doesn't exist. And YouTube surely taught me that those people do exist and that they're out.
Because it's
And there's a lot
manipulative.
of them.
It's manipulative as fuck, dude, because it's like, I know, and I'm the same way, dude. I'm the type that would always rather be up in people, big up in people. But
That's what you're supposed to be.
yeah, and people can come and piss you off, dude, and rub one certain sore spot and make you look like a horrible person just because of the way you reacted. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Well, and I also think that it's part of it, it's like high school is that like, or I mean, in the sense that, when you're in high school, all your emotions are heightened, I would say. So if you have something that upsets you, or if you have something that you like are insecure about or anything else, in high school people find the insecurities and
Yeah.
they pick out what they can to make fun of that or to monopolize on it or whatever. Well, I thought that ended in high school. I was like, and then when I got onto YouTube, it was like that they literally will find that one thing, have it be your weight, have it be the way you talk, have it be your hair, have it be have it be your teeth, have it be your ears, have it be your nose, whatever your insecurity may be, your kids, your family, your whatever, they will find that and they will monopolize on making you feel like you have to defend your fault. And that's
one good way that YouTube has helped me, dude, build my character. Is it's taught me to face that shit head on and just
care about you and love you, but don't care or
to understand that we all fall short, dude, and that I'm not no different. Like, so I accept my flaws, and anybody that wants to point them out.
Wait a minute, are you talking about me, Moon? I care about you and I love you, or you call you once a year or act like you don't exist. And I hope you're not.
With this. I think she's agreeing with us and just making.
Oh, okay. I was like, because I tried, dude. No, that's exactly you're absolutely right. She is agreeing with this. Is that go ahead, Line? Sorry, I interrupted you.
No. I don't even remember what I was just saying. That YouTube has helped me to face the things that I wouldn't have ordinarily faced in life if it wasn't for YouTube, like my own shortcomings, things that are bad about myself and stuff like that,
Well, and that's the other thing is that it draws out everything that you don't want to deal with. Like things that you're like, you say, I don't want to deal with this today. I'll put it underneath the rug, or financially, dog wise, cat wise, house wise, whatever, car wise, whatever it is. Like when someone finds.
Dude, some of this shit, like when you're digging into people's character and shit that people like, some of it should be off limits if you ask me. I mean, it's too fucking vicious, dude. Like some people, I can take it. It don't bother me. But
I used to think that, and I used to say I'm unshockable because like I said, I lived in the glasses half empty or glasses half full, not half empty. So I would always be like, nothing shocks me or whatever. But going through what I went through on YouTube for the first year and a half, and kind of still go through, but not as much, because I'm so desensitized to it now that it doesn't affect me the way it did before. That's even scary, you know, when
Yeah.
something when you get so desensitized to something because you're so used to it, that's not good. It's
Yeah,
not.
I'm unshakable, dude. Like you can't. There's nothing anybody could fucking ever say to me that's gonna make me feel differently about myself. Like I've come to all my like face my demons and talk to God about it and everything. You know, like there's not anything anybody on YouTube can tell me about myself that I
I'm
haven't faced.
joking. I knew she was. Okay, I knew she was talking about me. I love you, Moon.
Yeah, that you don't already know.
Yeah, exactly. Or not just know, but have to face, because some people, like, it sucks, man. They won't even allow you to have something that you're like ashamed of that you don't want to talk about or something. You know what I mean?
Right.
Well, and that's what YouTube, and that's what like the YouTube streets and the true crime community. I maybe it's not like that in other communities because it's not as personal, but in the true crime community, like I said, I used to watch Annie Elise. I used to watch Ten to Life, Annie Elise. I used to watch Rachel Ray. I used to watch all these creators that did true crime, but now I can't watch them because I know the other side of it. And it's like. Once I found that out, I was like, this is horrible. This is just absolutely horrible. People can be so cruel and find like I said, find that one pick in your life, have it be, my kids was is my number one, and just destroy, everything that you think is sacred to yourself. And that's what it took my dad saying, why do you care what these people think? And and other people had told me the same thing. It's the one person that you think is that you don't want to that you don't want to have to deal with, or have that person in your that person go find out, or not even find out, but just the person that you're like, I don't want them involved, that gets involved. And you hear from them and it changes your whole perspective when you hear it 100 times from somebody else.
Well, because you don't. This is my thing. What I think, dude, is people come onto YouTube and they make their content or do their live streams, but they don't even realize the fact that everything they say and do on YouTube is with the preconceived notion of how people are going to take it. So therefore, they're basically just like pandering to an audience and being something, and then they end up having to own up to who their real self is once the fact that they're faking it gets exposed. And faking it is an extreme term, but that's basically what it boils down to, in my opinion.
Well, they're coming on here and creating a persona about themselves.
Exactly. It's acting.
Yeah, exactly. It's acting.
Well, I do agree with you. I do agree with you, Blind, on certain things. Like, you don't know who somebody is until you're with them. You don't know how, because you all, in the sense of AI or whatever. I don't think they're AI, but I think that they are. But I think that there's, it's like internet dating. It's like everything else. Until you meet the person in real life, you don't know how they behave. They, in everyday life, in situations when they're not online. Like I lived my life online for almost a year, 24/7 online. So people got to know me in and out because they saw me, on my ups and on my downs. But most people, when you go on live, they're on live for, anywhere from an hour to 5 hours to 6 hours to whatever. And they portray a persona of what they want you to see. But then when they get offline, you don't hear about their bill. You don't hear about the bills. You don't hear about their car breaking down. You don't hear if they're...
Well, and the truth is, dude, that's the most logical and successful way to do it. Because look, I started streaming on another platform, dude, where I get paid to stream, and I don't talk anything about myself privately, personally at all. And I realized the way that you can use this stuff to be successful is to take one part of what you're passionate about and talk about only that, and don't let anybody enter your boundaries of your personal private life. You feel me?
Yeah.
And that's been working for me, dude. Like I don't allow anybody into my private personal life anymore, like at all.
Well, I think we all have.
Sometimes it's best to do that.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, and that there's a strong. I believe that because there's times where after going through what I went through, that I would sit there and go, I would never put that online again, even though it's, I at the time I felt like that was me defending myself or, saying it, but like I didn't understand how.
You realize that you can't even defend yourself because people don't even care if it's true, dude. People don't even like the reason they're saying it is to fuck with you anyway. So like you give your explanation and they don't care. They're gonna find another reason to make fun of you, another reason to dog you out. Like, so it becomes pointless.
Wait, MJ, how's your weekend going? How is walking going? I'm still so elated. You made my day the other day. MJ, you have come so far. Congratulations. And Moon, I love you. Always.
Yes, hello and happy days to Jingles and MJ and Moon Kitten. I didn't say hi to you guys, but hello.
And Blind, I want you to know I came and checked out one of your lives the other day.
Oh, thank you.
I didn't speak, but I was in there.
And what did you think? Am I as bad as everybody says?
No, I mean I really enjoyed your live. It was
Thank
the
you.
one about AI.
Okay, yeah, I got a lot to say on that people don't believe. But then now we're finding out that you can literally, there's programs where you can make an AI version of yourself and go onto live streams as an AI version of yourself, which is a completely different person. Like, so I know I'm right about what I'm saying about the AI. People just haven't caught up to it yet, so they don't understand it. But I'm not.
I found it very interesting.
Thank you for that.
I've been meaning to tell you that.
I appreciate that very much, man. I know that when I first came, I turned down so much opportunity through YouTube. So many people were trying to co-opt my YouTube presence, and I honestly turned down more opportunity than a lot of people get. And now I'm kind of regretting it, but I'm hoping that people will be able to come to my channel and see that I'm a real guy and I'm just trying to have fun and maybe have a message, Right. I don't know what the message is yet. God hasn't told me that part, but I know that I got a voice.
In due time.
Yeah.
In due time.
No, but I also think that YouTube is a very dangerous spot because you realize you're being recorded and everything you say is on there. But for all of us, there's a fine line, like you say, between real life and what you should portray to be out in the world. And it's a very fine line. And sometimes when you put it out there, like you said, Blind, you can say it until you're blue in the face because it fits someone else's narrative to be a different way. You can try to defend yourself 100 different ways. It'll never work.
Exactly, dude. Like me, this is what I get. This is what makes it very hard for me, dude. Is that I grew up a gangster, dude. Like I'm the real deal when it comes to gangsterness, dude. I'm a lifelong thug gangster, and I tried to shed that image to come to YouTube and have a more professional persona, and I tried to avoid even speaking about it. Well, once it got found out that I have the background that I do, people started using it against me. So now when I speak about issues like that, people want to come and tell me the opposite of, oh, you ain't never lived that life. You don't know. And it's like, well, damn, I can't please everybody no matter what, Yeah.
That's because everybody on YouTube is right.
Exactly.
Everybody knows better than you.
He helped.
Well, and people like to make things they make things up, and defending yourself against somebody else when you know the truth and trying to defend yourself and say that's not the truth, and they sit there and they go, yeah, right, and you go, no, it's not. That is the most aggravating thing because you can't defend the truth. It is the truth. You're just the truth, but they want to say no, that's not what it is. That what you know, and that's all. That's your knowing.
But dude, they start even making you feel like you doubt what the fuck you know. That's the point that it's gotten to with me. That's why I said, you know what, dude, I'll no longer allow anybody's thoughts into my head. Like, period. Like, if I want to know what you're thinking, then I'll go have a conversation with you. Other than that,
You'll
like,
ask, right?
yep. Because too many people allow people to just shit into their brain, and then they regurgitate that shit, and it's making everybody retarded.
Well, it's also the fact that everybody wants it now. So like if you like so something can happen at 11 o'clock in the afternoon, and by 5 o'clock it's been changed 3 ways,
Yeah.
and it's like a telephone game, and it never ends because you can sit there and say that's not what I said, but no one knows what you said because the first person got it wrong. You know what I mean? And it's like, well, that's not how. But it's like the telephone game where you say it through the next person, the next person, the next person, and the end of it is nothing what you said. That's how YouTube works, and
And
it gets so frustrating.
every single person on YouTube thinks they're a fucking teacher. Like, they think that
Yeah.
they came here to teach somebody. Man, half of them motherfuckers need to shut up and sit down because they don't got nothing to teach. Like, you ain't teaching nobody if you don't know shit. You know what I mean?
Well, and it's amazing
Hey.
how you can say something in a jokingly manner, and you can say something, and they take it for real, and you go, "What
Well,
are
I
you?"
was gonna say you can have a whole conversation like we're having, and then all of a sudden people are gonna come in and they're gonna hear just this part and not go back and see what it's referenced to,
Yep,
Right.
take all out of
and then
context.
get pissed off about this part and not hear that, hey, we're for that, or we're against that.
And that is the reason I stopped apologizing, because I used to apologize anytime that I upset certain people, and I used to apologize when I was taken wrong. And now it's just like, well, if you can't take the time to go back and hear the whole thing of what I was saying, then that's honestly your fault, you know?
Right.
Well, and people want to say that when you say I didn't say that, they go prove it, and then you do prove it, and then they go, well, that's not how I took it. Well, that's not what I.
It doesn't even matter. Like, you can show your receipts and they don't even fucking care. Like, they just keep.
Right. I gotta say, people want receipts, but they don't care about receipts.
Exactly. Yeah. See,
And the more outlandish you can do, and the more people that talk about you, the more views and more money you're gonna make.
And they do it out of spite. They do it completely out of spite. They do it because they want you to have a reaction, and then you have the reaction, and then you go, well, why does it matter? The reaction doesn't matter. It doesn't. It's not going to change anything. They're still.
Like Bullhorn. She knows what she's doing.
Hey.
She knows exactly what she's doing.
I don't know much about her. I hear everyone talking about her, but I don't really know anything about her.
She's just crazy. Like, she talks nonsense all the time. It's just bullshit. And she's, she goes out and stands in front. This is her. Sums her up. She goes out and stands in front of missing children's houses.
Yeah.
With her bullhorn and hollers and screams of vanity to the parents that she thinks are guilty.
Yeah, I did see when she did that to the Lonnie Simons family and all that.
I mean, that's just.
That is.
See, I worked a missing case in my town, and we had the same thing, with different creators here and running their mouth, and none of it was true. I had law called to me. Look, I planned a vigil, and somehow I ended up helping kill the child, and the child was found 6 months later in the arms of a pedophile, alive, thank God. But I mean, it was proof that she wasn't buried in her parents' backyard.
Good grief.
And then all these people got to eat their words because this child's home, and they done wasted all these resources of calling the law because they think you might be guilty. Look, this woman called the law and said, look, this girl, Jingles, she knows where I live, and I've been helping her plan this vigil for this little girl, and I think her parents killed her. And now she knows where I live, so she may tell the parents, and they may come kill me and bury me where they buried their daughter. How does shit get blowed up like that?
people just being sensational, being dumbasses, man. Like that's truly being a fucking idiot, if you ask me.
I can't Moon Diaries. I can't listen to Dolly Arbol.
Oh, y'all guys, hang on
Either
one
one
second.
of them.
I can't, I can't keep
They
up.
both make me sick.
Well, after the whole Leilani case, I kind of, it literally made me like that made me look at like true crime in such a horrible way because even though we all knew she was guilty, it didn't serve anybody to do that to the neighbors. It does,
No, the neighbors did not deserve that.
Yeah, for real.
I mean, those neighbors did not deserve that for weeks.
no,
Well,
they didn't.
we have a process for a reason, man. Nobody wants to respect the process, you know.
Right?
Yeah, well,
Right.
and it's been in doing a deep dive on people, just because they were one way in high school doesn't mean, or even in their younger years. Like when I was in my college years, I was a party animal. I had a wonderful time. I had a great couple years in college, but I'm not that same person that I was in college now. And so when you do something, when people find out about your past or find something you did, that doesn't mean you are that way now.
Right.
Hopefully you've learned, you've grown, like even in the last 2 years, like people tell me all the time, I've gotten so much stronger. I don't, I don't have the reaction that I had at the very beginning. Now it's like, I know, like I got desensitized to it, which is horrible in its own self, because now things like there's times where I should care more than I do, and that can be the flip side. And it never changed. And now it's like I look at it and I go, it's great that I'm desensitized to it, but at the same point in time, I shouldn't be. And that's what YouTube likes to do. It likes to tear you down and not lift you back up, and
Right.
and make you feel like you've done something wrong when you haven't. And
It makes you ashamed to even fucking be alive, dude. Like YouTube will make you fucking hate yourself.
They can. There's, like you say, there's times where I go, I didn't know that's not how I meant it. That's not how I, in my heart of hearts, how it was supposed to come out. But it came out wrong, or it came out weird, or it came out whatever. And they'll make me live that way for the next 6 months on that sentence alone. And I go, things change, and it's YouTube. They love it. People love to have a reaction to what you're going through right now, and it sucks.
Yep, that's so true.
And everybody over here on YouTube wants to be journalism,
Oh,
But
yeah.
I do give props to those that done shady in their past and who look to try to be changing.
Yeah.
Okay, like for instance, JLR. I know a lot of people don't like him. I'm not that crazy about him. I know his shady past. I know the kind of YouTuber he was, but it looks like he's trying to turn that around and do something different, and he has been for quite some time now.
I was gonna say I used to, like a lot of people said when I came on, then they said don't get involved with JLR and all that kind of stuff because of his past. But when I watch JLR now, he puts out information that is irrelevant. He's there, he's on the scenes. He respects where he's supposed to, where he can and can't go. He does.
Well, a lot of people want to say don't go real life. Look, they kept telling me that when I was on the Kaylee Jones case. They were like, don't go real life. I said, what you mean don't go real life? This is my real life.
Yeah.
She's missing from my neighborhood. This is my real life.
Yeah.
This is a 17-year-old child, and I have a 17-year-old child. This is real life for me.
Yeah.
Well,
I didn't know the child.
That's
but
definitely.
She still went missing from our neighborhood.
That's definitely true. That's what I went through. Is that everybody said don't go real life. Well, this was my real life for 2 years, and
Right.
it's going to continue to be my real life for a while. I mean, in some sort of way, but I think overall people have, they either love me or hate me, that they've moved on, but they're still, and I think that's the other thing is that everybody, wants to be appreciated, wants to be liked, and doesn't want to be felt negatively of. And I think that YouTube, they like to find the villain in something, even though it's not you. They think it's you, and that's what sucks too. Is that there's
They'll
no
make you.
what's that?
They'll make you the villain, even if you're not. They'll fucking
Yeah.
turn you into something that you're not.
And then
Right.
and then you without knowing it, self-consciously turn into a person that's not you. Like, like all of a sudden you're defending yourself and you're going, this is not how I would defend myself naturally. If I was in this situation, I wouldn't be doing this. I wouldn't be here to do this. I would be here to I wouldn't be saying this, or I wouldn't be saying this. And that's not who you are as a person. And I think that that's where it's like you sit there and go, I didn't, like, to defend yourself is so hard, because people, they want you to be a villain. They want you to be negative. They want they want the negativity. They want they want the views.
They want to see the bullhorn who gets arrested.
Yes.
At a child's vigil.
Yeah. They want to see the negative. That, I mean, and it's like
that's
like,
what sells.
Well, and I was going to say, if you ask anybody in here, and I know that most of us would agree to a certain extent, if there's a train wreck over there, and some of the people involved, you're going to go watch it. You absolutely are going to go watch it, even if you know that it, like, it's like you want to go and see what's going on, even though that, like, you think you know the truth, and then you'll hear something in the chaos, and you go, that's not what I thought. So then you automatically assume maybe you're in the wrong when you're not in the wrong, but because someone else has said it in a different way, that you second guess yourself. And people, they want you to second guess yourself. They want you to say, did I say that wrong? Did I say this wrong? Did I say this wrong? Because you expect it. But, like, if there's a train wreck, oh yes, I'm going to go watch it, but for the entertainment purpose. But when you take the entertainment away and it becomes a real person, that hurts. It hurts the person. And for someone to, and some people, like, they don't recover from it. And how many from bullying and suicides and everything else? It's a whole thing. It never changes. And
they just arrested. I was watching something the other day where they just arrested those people from another country. Some of them was from Alabama. They was using, rerouting their VPNs and stuff all over. But where they call it that high school student commits suicide, they went all the way to Haiti and drove two of them back to the United States, and they got life in prison without parole for that boy's death.
Dang.
And they should be. What they was doing is they was pretending to be a girl and got this boy to send them some nude photos.
Oh, yeah.
And was gonna plaster them all over the internet for everybody, and he didn't want them to go viral, so he killed himself.
Yeah, I do remember that story.
If you do that, any girl that sets up a guy like that deserves the death penalty, in my opinion. Because we have that here in San Antonio, where girls will set up guys to get robbed and killed.
If I interrupt, it's because I'm answering chat, and so you guys can keep on talking, but I'm also I'm highlighting what they're saying. Moon asked about the pew pew of Trump again, like, and that's like right there is what it is that, like, everybody, like, this is the second time they've tried to assassinate Trump. Yep. Because of what people have been saying about him, and what
Hold on, what?
Yeah, there was another attempt on Trump's life at 1:30 today.
Yeah.
What?
On the golf course, he said, "Man, I was even, and I was just about to score a birdie when they took shots."
Wow, I didn't even see that.
Oh yeah, that's when I came in and I said I was watching Ickelmill. They just released the guy's picture.
I saw that. Yeah,
he's a 60-something-year-old white male, which is not what I was expecting. I was expecting younger. I mean, I don't know. I
That's
wasn't expecting
crazy. What the
60-something-year-old.
fuck is going on?
I'm expecting the cartel to finally get him.
Nah, the
This
cartel
guy,
loves
he had the AK-47 through the fence. He had him lined up some like kitchen tile for armor, and had a GoPro.
what
And so
the
apparently, when
fuck?
Trump's on his golf course, he has the Secret Service. One of them will go a hole ahead of him and shoot, right in front of him. And that's when they seen him, is like between holes 4 and 5 or something like that.
Wow.
And and then did
You
you
know,
see? I had somebody send me
it's
that
crazy.
thing.
It's crazy because again, it's an AR-15. He
Oh, it's a 47. This was the AK-47,
an AR-47.
a Russian gun.
What is the world coming to that people are giving these people, these guns, and I firmly believe it's not the gun, it's the person holding the gun, and that's the problem, is that there's crazy people in the world that are going to be saying something and that are going to be doing something, and they are crazy. They're absolutely crazy, and there's no rhyme or reason to how they get guns. I mean, I feel like if I walked into a gun shop, they'd look at me and say, "Oh hell no, you have to do all this before you can get a gun." I don't understand how people can get guns and not have any, not like
Truth is, the guns, criminals get gun. Okay, the government fucking leaks huge amounts of guns into the underworld, dude. And when you're a
Yep.
criminal, you get a gun from the underworld. You don't get a legal gun
You don't
when you're
get legit. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't go into a gun shop. Like, so all the laws they're making don't even fucking make no sense. They don't apply to criminals, because criminals go get their guns from their drug dealers, from their fucking like from other people in the underworld. Like,
Right. Guns that's already got bodies on them.
exactly. You're not gonna go to a gun shop and buy a gun if you're if you're a criminal. Like, that's crazy.
No. I mean, why would you? Yeah, you don't want any trace of it back to you.
Exactly. And what's crazy is that the government don't stop these programs, like that Fast and the Furious program, where they found out that the government was shipping all these guns to Mexico. Like, that shit still happens and nobody's doing nothing about it.
Nope. And half the drugs they put out here on the street just to get people addicted to take their methadone.
Fentanyl is a synthetic drug. There's no such thing as street fentanyl. Fentanyl can only be made in a lab. And I mean, fuck, I don't know any cartel people with labs. Like, that's the government shit.
The chemist on the payroll.
Yeah, like maybe like a meth lab, but that shit's completely different than making fentanyl.
Right. They're getting that shit from. Well, what was it? Which actor was it that they just went after? Was it Charlie Sheen? Right? What was it that died in his hot tub?
Oh, Matthew Perry.
Yes, Matthew Perry. They just went after the doctor that was prescribing, that gave him all that medicine. Said that Matthew Perry had given give her like $50,000 as a startup, to be his number one. She wanted to be his number one.
Every famous person has a doctor like that, I would think, right?
Probably.
I mean, I imagine so, honestly.
Oh, well, yeah, yes, they have to. Are you kidding? Because I'm sorry, Matthew Perry is not going to call up the local
exactly, the local doctor.
Yeah, the local doctor, and say, "Can I make an appointment to see you on October 30th in the month and a half from now?" And he goes, "Well, I can't see you because I'm on a movie theater. I'm making a movie." No, they have doctors on scene. They have doctors.
Yeah.
They have doctors that are right there. They hire professional doctors that have degrees and everything else, because they keep in their Rolodex so that they can call them, like, like Johnny Depp, like all of those people. They have, they don't go in. They're not like you and I. You know what I mean? Some of them are, but there's the bigger celebrities. They don't go to the local pharmacy and be like, I need my 3 prescriptions.
Exactly.
They're not, they don't have someone. They're not picking it up either. You know what I mean? They have someone that
Right.
does it.
It's delivered to them. Yeah. And see, and the government, I mean, they all against like meth, but they don't mind giving it to our soldiers when they want them to stay up night. They
Well,
fight for the
everybody's
country, do
doing
they?
it. Every girl, I swear to God, every girl that I've fucking met in the last 5 years is on Adderall.
Right.
Like, and that's meth. That's the clinical form of meth.
Well,
Like,
I told my sister when I was on meth, and I've been clean, thank God, 5 years, but she come down on me really hard. And I told her, I said, wait a minute, you don't mind popping those Adderall every day.
exactly.
You don't mind going and paying $5-10 a piece for them.
Yeah, shit, they'll pay $30-$40 a piece over here.
I know. One of my daughter's friends just died of fentanyl a couple days
NJ's
ago.
putting in chat Michael Jackson, Anna Nicole Smith, Whitney Houston. These are the people I'm talking about. Like these are the people that have money, that have the time, that don't have the time, and they have the money to do what they need to do. There are obviously some regular celebrities that live their life, off the Hollywood strip, and they try to keep their family as much as they can out of the lamplight and all that kind of stuff. But like the Kardashians, like the people that that are like big stars, like Denzel Washington, which he passed away, or no, Denzel hasn't, the other one did. They all want, they have people that are on site so that like if they're hurting, and if they're hurt, if they have a broken bone, they're like, we'll take you to the emergency. They life flight you there. They don't life flight you, but
Even athletes have that shit. Like, athletes have their own doctors like that too.
Yeah. Well, like the football, exactly, like football players that have, that have concussions over and over and over again, and they don't want the public to know about it, and they don't want they don't want their team to know about it. They go to their doctor and they go, will you write me I'm okay to play? And they go, oh yeah, no problem, we can do that. When they're not okay to play, but they have someone that's like, you say, I'll write you, if you pay me 10 grand, sure, I'll do anything you ask, like, why not? And money talks and everything else.
I'll be your number one supplier for $50,000.
Yeah.
And that's just for me to be your supplier.
Well, and then you sit there and then you say it like you were saying earlier, like, I take one, like, I wonder if I need to take 1 or 2 a leaf, like if I go, do I take 1 or 2 on the bottle and I have to read the bottle? These people aren't reading bottles. They go, I have a headache. I have a headache. And they go and they bring an IV. Yeah, they get an IV if their electrolytes are off. They don't go by Gatorade. They have an IV.
We're like, just because they're fancy, these motherfuckers are straight up drug addicts, just like any other drug addict. Like, they wake up in the morning, they're like, "Where's my fucking pills? Where's my whatever?" Like, they're getting lit up, dude. Like, don't fucking fool yourself into thinking that they do it in some fancy, sophisticated way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and there are good ones out there that don't do it, but it is too easy to get stuff now, and especially when you have that much more of people get, like, they, like I said, they're going to give them, they said they're going on a tour for 6 months, and if they get COVID, they have COVID shots in they have COVID medication in the backpack. They have, so that in case you get this, where normal people don't have that.
Well, like doctors and nurses I'm friends with will go out and just get sloppy drunk with you, and you're like, don't you have to report in the morning? Yeah, I'll just go in an hour early and get me an IV bag. I'll be all right.
Yep, that's exactly what rich people do. I swear to God.
Yep, I'll just go in the morning and get me some electrolytes to feel good, and
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 that's crazy, right? Like, that's fucking wild, man.
Even if it's just a bag of fluids, because they're,
But that's
drunk
what
and
they do.
dehydrated.
And I've known some,
Oh,
man.
I have a friend that lives a very, very plush life, like very, very plush life, and he's sober and everything else. But he lives a very plush life. But he does. He goes he goes in once a week for manicures, pedicures. He has, he has celiacs, I believe, or something like that. So he gets, he has to get infusions and everything else. But he does. He calls him up and goes, and he lives in LA. He calls up a doctor and says, "Bring me, this," and he walks around for the next 2 days, like for the next 2 hours, with a bag dripping to get his stuff up, and it's like it's legal and it's doing everything else, but that's not a normal life. That's not when I wake up with a hangover or when I wake up with a headache. I don't get to call someone and say, "Can you bring me an IV bag?"
Or
And
vibing.
they do it knowing ahead of time, dude. Because I've seen like people go on 3-day benders knowing
Yep.
they can just like recover with going and getting fluids and shit like that.
Yep. Like they can just go in an hour early and, hook themselves up and
Yep.
they're
But
all good.
do you see that right there is what happens when you make yourself, when your presence all in and of itself is so cherished that people just want to make sure that you're alive to make videos or movies or content or whatever, like, so you just get to live a life of doing whatever the fuck you want no matter what.
And I mean, ask yourself, how do these doctors stay up and perform these 24-hour operations
Yeah.
with not leaving the operating room or changing out?
Yeah.
They weren't born with superpowers.
For real. And they know what you can take and what, like, that one thing. Okay, when I, like, it's crazy because in school I remember they'll always say like drugs kill you, fucking this is your brain on drugs and this and that. But I was in the dope game from, like, seriously, I was around drugs as early as 8 years old. And one of the things that me and my friends would always joke about is the fact that you'd be amazed what the fucking human body can handle. Like, you would be shocked at how much drugs you can actually put into a human body, and
Right, so
speaking.
I've got a good friend, and he smokes crack. I mean, he smokes crack. He's a little 4'9" Albert Einstein looking guy. His hair all sticking up, looks just like Albert Einstein.
Crack makes you live forever.
And he has cancer. He has cancer. They told him, they said, "You've got to give up the crack. It's killing you." And he's like, "The pain's so bad. I'm in so much pain." So they give him roxycodones or whatever, all this stuff. And he be smoking that too. And hell, he's supposed to die 5 years ago.
Yep, crack's fountain of youth, man. You smoke
crack forever. Hi, Jen. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. When I highlight, because Jen's new here, when I highlight the chat when people are talking and I don't want to interrupt every time, when I highlight, that means I saw the message and I'm reading everything that goes through. So I just want to say to everybody that's coming in, hi to everybody. And when I go like this, it means I'm reading every comment.
Hi, Jen.
Hello, Jen. Oh, Jen's always watching my content. How are you doing, Jen? That's
I like Jen.
Yeah, she's very cool. But yeah, drugs and gel, man.
Right?
That's what's
You're
crazy
right,
is that drugs and gel preserve you and fucking make you live forever for some reason. Like,
not necessarily blind, but you're right.
From what I've seen, I mean, I don't want it to be that way, but shit. Dude, how many crackheads do you know that are 150 years old still riding
still
carrying a TV on their back while riding a bike, giving somebody a pump? Like, them motherfuckers, like, they're doing something right.
This little dude, look, he'll be Look, his little
Happy
4'9"
birthday!
legs.
Wait, everybody
Be
on
taking
panel.
him to the
Wait,
store.
wait. We have to sing happy birthday because it's Jen's birthday today. So
Oh,
everybody,
let's get it.
okay. So on the
Right.
count of three, we're gonna sing it nicely. Let's not sound like birds with like that we can't sing. Let's try to do it nicely.
All
So
right.
1, 2, 3.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's
we
go.
don't want
Happy
to. Okay, 1,
birthday.
2, 3. Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday
to
to
you.
you. Happy
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 birthday
birthday
to
to
you.
you.
Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday,
dear
dear
Next
Jen.
you.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday to
day to
you.
you.
Well, we suck.
Uh,
I told you to wait. No, you was not.
Yes, we are.
I watched
I
you
killed
wait
it.
as I left.
Light it back.
I was excellent.
You were not. You did that so horrible blind and you did it on purpose.
No, I did it good. You didn't try.
I did try. You were way behind.
I was on key though.
No, you were not.
I was like Ray Charles in this motherfucker. I even had my glasses on.
Neither can any of us. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Man, last night I got up at like, I don't know, I stayed up pretty late, but when I finally went to bed, I probably slept for like an hour, and I got up and I made myself the fucking best bacon cheeseburger any human being has ever eaten in their life, dude. It was like a grilled cheese, but with a bacon cheeseburger in it. Man, fire.
Oh, I was gonna say there used to be a restaurant that I loved, and they would take 2 grilled cheese sandwiches and make bacon cheeseburgers out of,
Oh
grilled
yeah,
cheese sandwich on
so
each,
good.
for each bun.
Oh
Oh
snap!
my god.
That's an even better idea.
Yeah, you make you 2 grilled cheese, and that's your top bun and your bottom bun.
That's what I'm doing tonight. Shit,
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing that.
Yeah, make you slap your grandma.
Hell yeah, Granny, get ready.
Right?
No, but it is good. Like it's crazy. And you know what's wild? Like people don't realize is how you how much you allow your cheese to melt makes a big difference in your milk.
Yes.
What is it?
Oh,
What is
and you know what I started doing? Instead of butter on my bread, I put a thin layer of mayonnaise. It makes the
Yes. Yep.
perfect crust on your bread.
Yes. You know why?
Mm.
It's because there's eggs in the mayo, and it makes it toast it kind of like French toast.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way I make
It's
my.
like the perfect toast across it. Oh my god.
Yep. If
I
you
tell everybody that, and they're like, "Oh, mayonnaise? You're frying mayonnaise?"
and
But
I
it's
don't
just
even
an
eat.
oil. It's just a different type of an oil, just like butter,
Yeah. Yep. Well,
or
butter.
like avocado oil. It's just a different.
Ooh, I've never tried that.
But
Avocado oil. That sounds good because avocado has a lot of good fats.
I'm hungry.
well, I have to do a lot of avocado oil because I have cirrhosis of the liver. So
What is avocados good for you? When
yes.
okay.
Well, it's better. It's better to use avocado oil than it is.
Okay, like the other oils.
Yeah, like your vegetable oil and stuff like that.
Have you
And
seen
people say you can't fry with olive oil, that it's got a low smoke point, or whatever.
Yeah.
But you can. I mean, most people ain't gonna fry over 250 degrees.
Well, every time I fry with olive oil, it ends up nasty and thick, like it's gross.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I usually use like peanut oil, vegetable oil.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm a fried food connoisseur. I don't know
Yes,
if you know.
and blind doesn't use the microwave.
Yeah, I don't eat microwave food at all. At all. And honestly, I think that's one of the things that's kept me so healthy for so long. But I do eat fried foods. Like, y'all know what a fry daddy is?
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, fry daddies are the shit, dude. It's
I
like
gave mine up for an air fryer.
Well, everybody tells me I need to do that, but I don't know. Like the air fryers, I haven't run across.
Okay. So my thing with the air fryer, and I probably ruin it. So like if I do French fries in my air fryer, I'll take and put them in a bowl, and I'll drizzle some olive oil or vegetable oil over them and shake them up, and then
Okay.
I put them in my air fryer. That way, it has just that little bit to give it that
Yeah,
outer
because sometimes
crunch.
it's like drier, right? Like from the air fryer, I would imagine.
Yes, it dries it out more, so that gives it that little bit of crunch.
Yes, then that's. And how much are the air fryers? I haven't run
Oh,
across.
they're not bad, like $40-$50 for a
Okay,
decent one.
that's like a payday purchase though. That's not something that I would go just the Fry Daddy. Though, I put anything in the Fry Daddy shit. One time I fried a whole turkey, not in the Fry Daddy, but I fried a whole,
With a turkey, yeah, I love turkey, fried turkey.
and that was good as hell too. Shoot,
I love deep fried turkey.
yes.
Yeah,
It
they're
really
awesome.
anything is better when you fry it, man. Like
Well,
anything.
I mean, I'm from the South, so of course we like fried.
Hell
We
yeah.
love our fried chicken.
Man, fried chicken is a but I've learned, especially after dating a couple of chicks that could not cook worth a shit, the fried chicken it can be ruined by somebody who don't know how to cook.
Oh yeah, you gotta know how to cook chicken.
Yep. And then the first time you bite into a piece of raw chicken, it makes you want to fucking never eat chicken again.
Right.
And then
told
you
them we had some grilled. The pastor for Labor Day they did grilled chicken platters, or he smoked chicken. So when they were through, they sent what was left home, and I took that smoked chicken and made me chicken salad out of it.
ooh, nice.
Man,
What do you think
Got
about
it.
what do y'all think about chicken fried chicken?
I
I've
love
never
chicken
had.
fried chicken or chicken fried steak.
I like chicken fried chicken better than chicken fried steak, but I like chicken fried steak too.
Yeah.
Do y'all know?
Is that you that's coughing, Lloyd? Or is that
No,
someone behind?
No, that's people in my house. Sorry, y'all.
they smoking a big one over there.
Yeah.
Don't puff past that shit.
Mm.
Oh, but one time, I don't remember what the conversation was. It was just an offhand conversation with Larissa. I said I had made hamburger steaks, and she didn't know what that was. Do y'all know what that is?
Oh, I
No.
love hamburger steaks.
You don't know what a hamburger steak is, Megan?
Isn't it just a
It's
hamburger
just where
patty?
you take a hamburger patty and you make it bigger than you would for like a burger.
Yes, and then you make gravy and I
Yes.
think you call it a Salisbury steak, right? Pretty much.
I don't like Salisbury steak.
Me neither. I don't like Salisbury steak, but I think that's
Now,
what they call
I
it.
like to take like your hamburger steak patty and you put it in a pan and put some potatoes and onions on top of it, bell pepper,
Ooh, grilled and
some
onion.
butter, and cover it and put it in the oven for about 45 minutes.
Hell
Oh my god!
yeah.
Mm.
It's someone in Jingle's house that's coughing, MJ.
Yeah,
And then-
sorry, y'all.
Yeah, and me, I'm very particular. What they say?
He's blowing a head gasket. Then he tells me, "Don't mute me."
What do you call it? I'm very particular about how my potatoes are prepared too. Like, I can't stand raw potatoes, man. Like, I mean,
I love raw potatoes.
I'll eat a raw potato like by itself, but when my potatoes are cooked and one of them is raw, like that, I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like that either. Isn't that
But yeah,
roadkill from Texas Roadhouse?
Oh, Texas Roadhouse is the bomb.
They make it with onions and mushrooms and
They got that
cheese.
shit on big screen.
Do y'all have a furs wherever you are?
Is he okay, Jingle?
Yeah, they're fine.
Okay.
I just, yeah, I rolled a big one.
Oh, do y'all have a furs where you are? The not just
A
the store,
furs?
the restaurant. Yeah, it's like Golden Corral.
No.
Man, they're fire. Their chicken is fire there too.
I've never been to any of these places. I don't go out to eat
Why not?
because I'm broke all the time.
Yeah, but when you do have money, that's my thing. If I'm dating somebody, I like to go try new places to eat, like the most exotic places we can find and stuff like that.
My favorite place, Blue and Onion, used to be my going out. I love Bloomin' Onions.
Oh, Chili's has a good blooming onion. But I like the mozzarella sticks better. The onion, it's good the first couple tastes, and then it just becomes overwhelming.
Then they become too greasy.
Yeah.
That's my problem with blooming onions. There's too much grease in it. I would rather you take them and just do onion rings.
Onion rings. God, man, there's nothing better than a good fucking basket of onion rings. Y'all are making me so hungry right now.
I know.
I was
right now, I'm
say
thinking I
we're
have to
all
go
going
get
to
my-
end up in a Waffle House in a little while.
We're all gonna. You guys are gonna make me go get my salad, and then you're gonna have to hear the dog whine and everything else. And I'm like, no.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll have
Moon
to
says we
babysit.
had one. You had what, Moon? A Fry Daddy? Because if it sucked, y'all it probably weren't. I don't know. How did it suck? Because I used to make everything in my Fry Daddy, man. I would put anything in that motherfucker.
My going to 7-Eleven is no more than $5 normally. Yes.
Well, dude, if you go to the grocery store at $5, if you just cook, you can make something good.
Yeah, but $5 is you can't buy all the stuff to make a salad for $5.
No, but you could buy the stuff to make a badass sandwich.
That's true.
Yeah.
Or you could buy I like beans. Beans and potatoes are the staples for my meals and
Yeah, mine too.
hell yeah. And then a good bread, like depending on I'll mix it up with my breads. I like all different kinds of breads.
I love bread too. That's the reason I'm fat. I'm trying to give up that. I pick my restaurant according to what kind of bread they serve.
I don't believe in that. I'm in fucking tip top shape and I eat more bread than anything. Like I honestly probably my diet's probably 75-80% bread.
I just have a bad metabolism.
I
just need to do exercises. That's my problem.
Well, I need to do that.
Everybody. That's the whole thing. Is you just gotta exercise more than you eat.
Right. But I've had to change a lot of my eating habits. So I went to give up pork.
Pork is bad anyway. I don't eat pork. I think that's a bad food. Except for bacon. Bacon is good.
Bacon's awesome.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Bacon makes
If you
everything
don't
better.
like bacon, like if you don't like some sort of bacon, you're crazy. Like anybody that goes, I don't like bacon, I'm like, how can you not? Like,
Right. Even just the smell of bacon is like intoxicating.
like even if you like turkey bacon, if you like turkey bacon or you like pig bacon, it doesn't matter. It's just bacon.
I haven't
like
tried turkey bacon yet.
It's all right. It's all
My
right.
doctor's like,
you gotta double
gotta
up.
do turkey or chicken, and I'm like,
ooh, chicken bacon.
White meat only, and I'm like, can I get a white pig?
Well, pork is the other white meat, isn't it, or something?
Moon says I don't like pork, but I love bacon. Yep.
Me too. I don't know why I've never liked pork. I've never been a fan of pork, man. Like Even
I
pork
love me some
chops,
pork.
they're good like once in a blue moon, but pork just seems like a dirty meat.
I like to take the pork chops and I have them grinded out like cube steak. You
Huh.
know, oh, it's the best.
I like all my food to touch a flame. Like I like all my food to be cooked over a flame or in the
Fire.
oven. Yeah.
MJ
Yeah.
says I love bacon, but not all. Yeah, I
Well,
have to. I have to remember chats there, guys, because they're talking too, and I don't want them to feel that we're not paying attention to them. So
y'all ever seen those fat back things that are like bacon but like fucking 10 times as thick?
Yeah, it's pork like salt pork. Use it for like your beans and stuff. Fat back.
hold on, I have a phone call. I'll be right back.
Okay. It's fat back. What we call it here.
Yeah, those things
Or
are rattling.
stricoline. It's called stricoline or pork fat back. We use it like I fry it and then put it in a boiler of
Baked beans.
any
Greens.
kind of dry beans or collard greens.
Oh, tight. I tried to eat it like bacon once and that shit did not go, man.
Oh
That-
yeah,
that-
the outer rind of it is so hard. You don't like the smell of pulled pork?
MJ says I like my meat to have a bone. That's a good point. Meat that still has the bone in it does have a better taste.
Yes, it does.
And bacon, man, bacon and beans is unbeatable. You cannot fucking get better than some good beans with bacon in it, man, and some cornbread. Oh my god.
I like Mexican cornbread.
Ooh, I love Mexican cornbread. Shit.
Mhm.
Man, I'm about to go
I
find
know
me a
that.
girl just to cook. I'm gonna call a friend over. I swear to God. Because
If you ever come through Georgia, stop by. I'll cook you dinner.
hell yeah, I love my own cooking, but I also like when a female that can cook like actually sets up a meal for me and takes her time and makes it good. You know,
Hmm.
I love that. I love being treated to somebody's good cooking.
Look, my mother-in-law lived in Indiana, and when I would go see her once a year, she would make me bring my own flour with me where I could make homemade biscuits when I got there.
Ooh, hell
Because
yeah!
they don't sell my flour there. So I just took a trip to Colorado last year and stayed out there for a couple of months. And I had to stop and buy flour on my way.
What kind of flour is it?
I like White Lily.
Okay, I don't know if I've ever heard of that.
Yeah. The further west you get, and it's more of a southern flour.
The flour I get has a chick on it. I think like let me see. I can't remember off the top of my head. It'll come to me though.
Probably Martha White.
I don't know. I'll go look in a second.
But I don't know. It's something about our White Lily flour. And I took my own mayonnaise out there too.
What
'Cause
kind of
I
mayonnaise?
like blue plate.
Huh. I like Hellman's. Or no, Hellman's is not. Hellman's is salad dressing, right? I don't like that shit. That's disgusting.
That's what Northerners eat a lot of.
That shit's the
White shit.
devil.
My ex-husband was from Michigan, and they love that Hellman's and
It's a setup. It's fucking disgusting. It's like a trick. Like because
yeah.
mayonnaise
It's
has like a
sweet.
subtle taste, and that
It's
salad
not supposed to
dressing.
be sweet.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be sweet.
Oh, gold medal is the type of flour I use.
Oh yeah. See, gold medal doesn't make a really good biscuit.
No, Or
Not a
white
really good
wings.
homemade fluffy biscuit.
White wings is another one that I like. I guess I'll just give whichever one is cheaper. I've never really thought about it.
I don't mind gold medal like for like to batter something and fry it or something like that. That's fine. But to
Yeah.
actually make a biscuit, you got to have something that makes it light and fluffy.
Hell yeah. See, and that's what I can appreciate. It's when somebody knows their ingredients well enough to know like what does that, you know?
Right. You got to have the right kind of grease too.
What kind do you use lard?
Crisco. I use
Hell
Crisco.
yeah.
I'll use any store brand Crisco for cooking, but to make a biscuit, you got to have Crisco.
Hell
You
yeah.
need Crisco, buttermilk, and white lily flour. That's all you
Oh,
need.
you make buttermilk biscuits.
Oh, yes.
Hell yeah.
I'm from the South.
I love buttermilk biscuits, man.
Look, my grandmother and my mom taught me how to cook. So I come from generations of cooks.
Man, and I'm a guy that can cook, so like I learned on trial and error, but I could get down. Like I can cook my ass off. Shoot, sometimes I'll cook like the whole Thanksgiving meal or any holiday.
Me and my sister, we like to do that. We'll get in the kitchen like Thanksgiving, Christmas, and we like to just get in there and show out.
Hell yeah. Well, I don't allow anybody in the kitchen if I'm cooking. If someone comes in the kitchen talking about, oh, you're making, I'll straight up dip. Like, fuck it. You got an opinion on it, you cook it. Because I don't want to hear shit while I'm cooking.
But see, now, you take and you get me, my mom, and my sister in the kitchen. And it don't matter if it's a tight kitchen. It's like a dance in there. I mean, we just dance around each other.
It's all
we know each other's cooking so well that we all know what we need to be doing when we need to be doing it, and we just function like that, you know.
That's badass. That's when y'all have like y'all are in sync. Y'all know each other's do's and don'ts and stuff, right?
Right. And we all cook the same. You know, it's like me and my sister. My mom don't like trying things new, but you know, they're all about their way. And we've tried to show them that there's new techniques now to do things. You know.
Yeah.
And this day and time that we found easier ways, or you know, but
but they're not always better. The new ways aren't like sometimes they are, but not every time.
Right.
Yeah, like sometimes you got to do it the old school way. Shit.
I ain't never had eggs Benedict, MJ.
Yeah, eggs.
Me neither.
Look,
I know what that is. He's been a dick, right? Eggs been a dick.
That's
they get soft.
I'm gonna have to mute.
No, you need to put him on pat. Whoever that is. Whoever that is.
They said put you on panel. Blind said put you on panel.
I get kicked off YouTube too fast. I get chat man on Warzone twice a day.
Hey, you're my speed shit.
I'm living in 2052 right now on PlayStation 4.
I told him the other day, I said, you need to go check out Blind's channel.
No,
I said to me, y'all would get along.
Hey, for real, tell him come fuck with me, man. I've been kicked out of every.
Come fuck with him.
No, faggots.
Oh.
I've been kicked out of every waiting room. I've been kicked off all kinds of PlayStation waiting rooms.
They're very sensitive about the LGBTQ.
Oh, fuck them too. I be saying whatever I want to say.
He said, fuck them too. He says what he wants to say.
That's what I'm saying. I just change my date and time every day when I want to play my game.
Hey, and the thing is, I'm not hateful to none of them because I got all kinds of gay friends.
That's what he said. He's not hateful to any of them. It's just his word. It doesn't mean anything to him.
The thing is, I don't say it on a regular basis. But when I get on my game, everybody's won.
Yep. Already know.
Your daddy's won. You should have had an abortion.
You.
Look, I told somebody his goddamn grandma was gonna die if he didn't quit fucking with me.
Oh, bro, I said some
I told
things
him his
that
IP address and everything.
if my mama heard me in one of them Xbox chat rooms, man, she'd disown my ass. I swear to God.
Right?
I go ham when I'm playing games, but that's why I don't really play games that much anymore.
Yeah, he likes to play his game.
What game? Call of Booty?
Yeah, Warzone.
Shit, yeah, that's everybody's shit.
Well, I get banned twice a day.
Damn.
I be dropping the F word, and I told somebody that they should have swallowed the night. The mom should have swallowed them.
Yep, I be saying shit like that too.
They shadow banned me instantly. They shut my whole. I had to call Activision the other night. You need to put back on. I told them I had Tourette's. I couldn't help it.
Fuck it.
Hey, it worked. I was back on the next day.
Hey, I'm shadow banned all over YouTube, man. Shit, it's so hard for me to get my shit out.
Call them and tell them you have Tourette's.
They probably believe my ass too.
Well, you got to think they can't do nothing like, because that's a medical condition. You can't control that.
That's true. Shit, piss, fuck.
What did I walk back into?
Oh, a lot.
I just found out that I have Tourette's.
Oh no!
Maxie, what did I walk back into? He said, I just found out I got Tourette's.
So nobody heard me say these nuts.
How do you have Tourette's, and why is it? What am I missing? How do you have Tourette's?
Have you heard the shit that flies out of my mouth, Megan?
No, I haven't, blind.
That's not an argument for Tourette's, man. I don't know what it is.
Then do I have Tourette's then?
Possibly, shit.
Because have you heard the shit that's come out of my mouth?
That's what I'm saying. Old boy just put us on game. I think we need to fucking. If we tell YouTube, then they'll let us make it a little bit more.
Oh, is that what it is? When I stutter, I have Tourette's. That's just what it is.
Well, cause dude, I'm shadow banned like a motherfucker. Like I can't get my channel like no kind of play, man. Like I get banned. I know I'm shadow banned because nobody can find my shit hardly ever.
Half the time I think I'm banned.
You probably are because you fuck with me and a whole bunch of other people that say crazy shit.
Well, when you go look up Megs, you're not the first on the list. And even
I know, and I'm so happy about that. I'm actually very happy about that.
First, right? But you don't. You pop up like, you know.
I try not to look myself up.
Well, and you would think like I'm the only blind fuck around, you know, and you have to look me up specifically, like put in exactly that.
I couldn't find you. I had to wait until I was in here where I was a moderator where I could.
That's what I'm saying. You have to type in exactly at DA blind spot. Like, and if you don't type in exactly that, you won't be able to find me. That's why I say I'm shadow banned.
You see, mine comes out right away, and I ain't even got hardly no subscribers. I guess because I'm not.
And I'm everywhere, man. I be on all kinds of like I am everywhere on YouTube. So like, I know that it ain't just that I'm unknown because every fucking buddy knows me.
Right.
They just hating.
I choose to hide. I would rather hide than be on. Like I'm perfectly fine with my channel being where I'm at. I have no desire to grow, but I can understand why other people do. Like I get that. Like you want people to talk to. You want people that are there to talk to. And if you're all by yourself every day, probably like it's like you're by yourself and there's no one coming in. No one comes in and sees me when
Well, I
everybody's
just
busy.
platforms, dude. YouTube to me is just like whatever. But I like for money and stuff. Like I use other platforms because there are people who actually enjoy my content at other places.
I love my little channel. I'm perfectly fine with my little channel. I've got all the people I love to have come and visit me every day, and that's all I care about. I don't care. I mean, if new people come in, great. But I've learned that I talk to individuals, and that's where I'm at. Like I keep my circle small now. I try to be friendly to everybody, and I got shit on for it. So growing
I
a channel is
told you a long time ago. Told you we don't need no new friends, and you kept it.
no new friends. There was
No
you
new
made a song
friends.
about it, I believe.
Yeah, yeah. I don't sing it no more, but it was there that time.
No new friends. No new friends.
Hey, but I'm hungry as fuck. So, and then I didn't know Trump almost
Wait, you broke up.
smoked again, so I
No.
gotta make a news thing about that. So, I will talk to y'all guys shortly. Y'all be
All
good.
right.
Thanks
Have
for
a
the
good
chit
one.
chat.
All right.
Thanks for the
Bye.
chit chat.
Jingles, tell your boy to come by my channel. Whoever that is smoking in your background, tell him to come hit my channel up.
I will. I'll send him your way.
All right, y'all be good.
All right, you too.
Haven't they though, MJ? Haven't they though? I mean, there's been a lot of ups and downs and lefts and rights, and I love everybody I talk to now that is on my friend that I consider my friends, like you and everybody else. I consider, people I have in my corner and everything else, and I've met wonderful people. But there's a lot of craziness, a lot of crazy people out there, for sure. Oh,
Yeah,
Ginger.
especially on YouTube.
Yeah,
YouTube like brings out the craziest of crazy.
for sure.
Like it just don't make no sense. And it's just getting crazier. Oh, I lost Megs. She done hit the wrong button.
Yeah, give me another 0.5.
Someone just came and sat next to me, and I was like, "Look at her! Look at." Say hi.
Ginger.
She is so
Ginger.
spoiled, right? You are such a spoiled dog.
Mm-mm.
Wait, hold on. Hold your horses. Hold on. Wait, I want you to say hi. Say hi.
Oh yeah, MJ said, "Did you ever go see Beetlejuice?"
No, we didn't go see it. We ended up having dinner at my parents' house with prime rib, and then we played cards. My mom, it was cheaper, and not the movie we would have saw a movie, but then during the day, uh we wanted to go to I'm still here. Nice. And during the day we wanted to go, or we were gonna, or for dinner we were gonna go out to the Atlantis and go to the sushi plus sushi bar, seafood bar, but then we realized
No,
it would have been too much
start
money.
in the driveway 2 minutes.
So we stayed home. Hi, Jen. Jen. I'm so used to saying Jen, so I have to say Jen when I say hi, Jen.
Mercy. Put that up.
Am I the only person that when I'm on like the phone, like even if not even just on live, but I wander around like I have somewhere to go, like I have to be doing something, and then I get there and I turn around and walk back the other way.
I do that all the time.
Like I'm like, that's fun and crazy. Hope everyone had a good time and no sore loser. No sore losers. None. None. No one. My daughter came in last. So my daughter lost.
Right back.
All right, now I'm just gonna sit back down and walk around. I'm trying to decide if I want to go get my salad.
Mm. Do you play Gin Rummy? I've played it before. My favorite game's Spades. If you got a good partner.
I love spades.
I do too. But you gotta have a good partner. You gotta have a partner that can read you. I played King's Corner too, but it's like once.
How do you play King's Corner? King's Corner is where you start like you have you have to play. You have to put you each try to build off to make it's basically like solitaire, but you're playing with four people or three people, four people. I love spades. I love hearts. I love spades. I love
Yeah, me too.
gin. I love oh hell.
There's a new game my mom's got, but I don't remember the name of it. And we play a lot of Uno because there's so many different Uno games now. Like we have one Uno game that it has cards in there and you make your own rules.
Yeah,
And we have one called Uno Flip. So you can play it and then all of a sudden you have to flip your hand over.
I like
And so
backgammon too.
I like backgammon too. That was my game back when I used to have a PC. When computers first came out,
Yeah,
backgammon was my game to play on the computer. I loved it. We need to play words.
we should. I know I didn't do low latency on here. I could restart and do words. If anybody want to do it, should we try that? I could restart it, do it on my computer with words, or should we wait on that? How about chess? I'm awesome at chess.
I cannot play chess.
I'm awesome at chess.
My son and my dad like chess.
Well,
I
if
just
you ask
never
somebody
could
else, I'm
get
not
the
awesome.
hang of.
It depends on who you ask, because someone can kick my ass every single time. So I try my best, but there are people that can kick my ass at
But
chess.
at least you can figure, I guess, get the concept of which ones jump L shaped and which ones go diagonal. And I'm just lost. So I end up the person
Why
who's.
can't you play MJ? No, I don't think I'm not going to restart right now. Everybody's busy, and
Yeah.
everybody's dealing with the Trump thing. Yeah, that's the other thing is I'm sure that people are watching Trump stuff right now.
Yeah.
But why can't you play MJ? Everybody can play.
MJ's not the one that has trouble seeing, right?
No, that's Kim K.
Oh, okay.
I keep them all. Believe it or not, I keep you guys all very separated in my own head.
I'm just learning. I'm learning everybody.
I am not good at it. Well, neither am I. But I just say I found the board. Anybody's allowed to play.
I'm I've gotten
And
better at it
and
because I
Jingles
play
is
a
just
lot.
and Jingles is just a rock star. So anybody, if you try to compare yourself to Jingles, don't try because no one's ever gonna beat Jingles at it.
Well, I'm a notebook full of words.
All right, so here I'm gonna go get my salad. Here we go.
You
Gonna
know,
go
like
get.
crazy words that, like the top
Come on,
words,
Ginger.
But I've played so much. And another thing that makes me good, I think, is I've played so much with my phone. I watch it on my TV and I type in on my phone. And so, your AI gets smarter and smarter each time you type a word. And each time you type a word and that goes into the vocabulary of it, then the next time you start to write a word, say like that ganache or whatever I got so many points for the other night at Headstones. I just
Yeah, I
typed
don't know
like
how you came up with
GON
that.
and it just came up,
Oh, I see.
you know. But after I type them so many times, it just comes
Jingles, I'm
up.
the one that can't. Jingles, I'm the
Yeah,
one
who
who
can't
couldn't.
walk?
She can now,
Couldn't
though. She
walk.
can walk. She can walk again.
Good. What happened? Can I ask?
Yes, I mean she'll tell you. She
My
might tell you.
dad my dad
She.
was having problems. That was one of his things. He's like, I just don't want to live if I can't walk. I'm like, Dad. He's like, well,
It was a long process. She she was fine one day, and the next day she couldn't. She was on a cane, and she was miserable. And it's taken about a year for her to get back.
and I know what it's like to not be able to walk. I do. When I broke my ankle like I did, I still can't walk on it good. Like, I can't run
Oh,
anymore.
walking. Well, I mean, when she said she couldn't walk, it like that changes your life. Like she was in a wheelchair.
Oh, you have MS. So my husband has MS. My daughter's dad has MS, and his brother has lupus, and his daughter has lupus. And it makes me really worried for Hannah because, like, so many of them are getting diagnosed with lupus and MS, and it is hereditary. Um,
But she's recovered. She's walking again. She's got on good medication, and it was a long, hard haul. Like it was that one. MJ has been through a lot in herself. She herself deserves a big hug and a
oh
pat on the
yeah.
back.
As soon as she said MS, I fully understand. That's
And lupus is
um
no joke.
no. MS is probably the reason we got a divorce. Go, Rusty. Um, so MS was the downfall of us, and I knew he had MS when we got married, but I didn't know like to what extent that it affected you. And with MS, it just eats holes in your brain, all over your brain. And it depends on what part of your brain it's attacking to what it does to you. So my husband could still um, walk fine, except he needed hip transplant. I mean, hip replacements because of steroids, because you have to take a lot of steroids. And, but it ate away at the part of his brain that, um,
What? I still can't walk very well on that leg, and I get really bad cramps every day in that leg too. Jingles, if Jingles is talking, we can't hear you, or I can't hear you. Do you guys like it when I highlight the comments so you guys know I'm reading them? Because I'm reading every single one. Exactly, MJ, exactly. Yes, 100%. I agree. Very true, MJ. That is very true. You must have pins, plates, Hamun. Where'd you go?
I'm back.
Did you get a phone call?
Yeah. And then
That's
I
what I
came
think.
back and I'm like, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I couldn't hear you.
So yeah. Um, but no, I mean seriously, my husband, he was really ill all the time. He got to where he was mean to the kids, mean to me. Half time he'd be talking out his mind. He didn't know what he was. Part of it was medication they was giving him, and part of it's just, I, it does something to your mind, and it it really affected my husband, like big time. But he did good the first few years we were married, and then I talked him into taking a first shift job in the factory where he worked, and it was like 100 degrees in there. And I didn't know that the heat would go against his MS so bad. And he had always worked third shift, and I always worked first shift. I just wanted, for the first time, like in 10 years that we'd been married, I wanted us to work the same shift. And it ended up almost killing him. Oh, Moon Diaries, you broke your ankle? I have
Sorry, I got stoned and now I'm just sitting here like, duh.
I have pins and a rod and all that in my left ankle. I mean, I shattered that sucker. I broke both bones. It was nasty, nasty.
I have
Like,
screws. I have screws, piece of bone, piece of hip bone that played in my C4 and 5 from the T-bone. Ouch. for being T-boned. Ouch.
Well, I tell you what, I don't wish. I broke. So the year that I broke my ankle, I broke 3 ribs, and one of the ribs, I was sitting on the commode and turned to get some toilet paper, and my rib snapped. And one of the other times, I was walking up in the
That's
building.
horrible.
I was taking a step up in the building and coughed as I was stepping and broke the second rib. And I was just coughing and broke the third one. And then it wasn't like 6 months later that I broke both my tibia and my fibia in my ankle. So it was like 5 bones in 6 months, and had never had but just a broke finger in my life. But I take a lot of steroids. And steroids do not like bones.
They don't like, yeah. Yes, you go back at 2020 in 3 places. Wow.
Yes, that's when I did mine too. 20, it might have been 21. Yeah, mine. So my foot set at 90 degrees, like it's set to the side. Like if I was to stand up, I was standing on my leg bone. My foot completely laid sideways. Like you see the figure skaters when they snap theirs. Yeah, steroids are horrible. They're horrible. And I was so proud because they just came out with that Dupixent shot for asthma. So I don't no longer have to take steroids. But now they took the shot away from me. So looks like I'm going back to steroids. And I'm already got, what is it called? I don't have osteoporosis. I have osteopenia. I think is what it's called, which is the stage floor osteoporosis. So I already take medicine for osteoporosis, so I don't need any more steroids. But anybody who's got severe asthma, I highly, highly recommend Dupixent.
I need to get your stuff in. What is good to give dogs with our arthritis? Like, I think that Ginger has arthritis, and I need to start looking into what I can do to make her feel better. Anybody know?
You may try just her diet.
Yeah. I got you. I got you. And she
Because some things are worse on your
bones. Yeah.
yeah, like I've got arthritis really bad. And I'm starting to get it all over my body. But that's because I don't do much anymore. I just sit here and wait for you to get on YouTube where I'll have somebody to play with. Yeah, CBD. My dog couldn't take CBD.
I'm sorry.
Oh, 2021 was when you did yours? Yeah, mine was like at the beginning of COVID. Like not the very, very beginning, but because I broke my ankle and had COVID and COVID pneumonia, and I'm a lung patient. So they had to figure out how to put me to sleep to operate because you can't put to sleep somebody who's got pneumonia. So they had a time trying to treat me. I was on the back of the ambulance when they called and gave me my COVID test results because I had just went to the doctor and I was waiting for my results to come back in, and I fell and broke my ankle, I told my boyfriend, I said, call 911. I need an ambulance. He's like, why do you need an ambulance? I said, because I just broke my foot. And there's no getting up from it. Like, none. Like, I'm just here. I was in the middle of the yard. I had my nightie on, no drawers. Of course, the worst time to fall and break something. Just got out of the shower.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah. And then I had to stay with a paramedic between my legs for like 45 minutes. And I'm just saying, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He's like, no, I'm fine. I'm like, I'm sure you are. But what I was saying about CBD, my dog didn't do good on CBD.
I don't know. Like Ginger, she acts fine, but there's times where I know it like hurts her, and like when she can't jump on the bed and stuff like that. Like, so I know she's getting older.
Blower shotgun.
Huh?
Blower shotgun.
What does that mean?
Like blow some smoke in her face.
Oh, no.
Right, MJ. At least I was showered. I mean, it could have been no drawers and unshowered, right?
Yeah, no. Ginger doesn't smoke weed. She doesn't do that. I don't think that's fair to do to dogs.
No, but I mean CBD. We used to have a dog though. We called it our weed dog, and it wasn't that we did it. It would run from house to house. Whoever was smoking weed, that's where he would go. He just want to sit in a room with you. And I was like, this is the weirdest dog. But I gave my bear CBD gummies or treats, and it made him like when he would like 4 hours after he ate the gummy, he would just flip out. Like he would just go crazy. And he was so much worse after he come down from the CBD than he was before we gave it to him. But he had got to where right before he passed away that he was just grouchy all the time. Like you just walk through the room. I'd say, you really are a bear. You know that? His name was Bear. I'm like, you really are a bear. He's just. That's not good. Fell down the stairs.
I fell down the stairs last week. That was horrible.
Hmm. Yeah, that's bad when you fall down the stairs. I fell down a few of them.
Yeah, I know. MJ lost her puppy. That was a huge thing. She didn't.
Oh.
That was huge. She went through that. Loss of an animal is never fun.
Well, we had to put one down in February, and we had to put one down in May of last year. And my mom said, no more, no more. And then baby girl showed up. And she's like the best part of the other two dogs. She's like the best of both of them put together, you know, wrapped up in one dog. So,
I'm sorry, I got stuck watching a movie video on my screen. I'm like, who is dancing on the TV? I'm just listening to you guys talk. I'm like, I got stoned, and I'm like, woohoo!
Right? You're just like, whatever.
I'm like, this is like you and I being in Discord. I'm trying to. I'm like, no, I'm too stoned to go to the store to get myself. Like, I need to wait till it wears off a little. I'm like, no, no, no. Dear Moon. Oh, dear Moon. The whole chat below is Moon and I. Yep, I know. Well, there's only. I know.
Y'all been in here all night with us.
I know, and Jem is in the background. She can talk
Oh, yeah,
anytime.
Jen.
Jen's here, and then we have Lola on the big screen. So there's the 4, and then there's 2 that keep coming and going because they really want to know what's going on, but they're not sure they want to talk. And then
Or they're
it's different.
coming in to see if we're playing games.
Yeah, and they're going, not yet, not yet, not yet. So
Yeah.
and they're and so but I'm loving that it's you two down there, because you two are the ones that I feel like they get forgotten, and because I don't talk to you guys every time. But I love my MJ and I love my Moon, so I'm enjoying watching you two talk to each other. I'm going, why haven't these two ever talked in privately? You guys would get along so well. It's like you guys would have someone to talk to. It sounds like. I'm not getting
That's
any
what
more
my mom
pets.
said. No more pets.
So nobody else knows, see?
How much?
I don't know. I forgot already.
For mine?
Huh?
All right. Let's go get something to eat. I'm starving, or I think I'm starving, which I'm not starving. Come on, Ginger.
I thought you was leaving a few minutes ago.
Oh, no, I didn't leave. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
I told
You
you.
got stoned and forgot, right?
Yeah, no, I had to sober up some. Now I'm just wandering, and it's like 7 o'clock, and I'm like, okay, if I get out and about, I'll sober up, go outside, because I'm just wandering the house. Like, what am I going to do with myself? And Ginger's like, I need to get out of this house. I need to do something. So now I have to decide, am I going to go get my salad, or am I just going to go get like fast food for the night? Or I could just have DoorDash, but no, I like more goes. Maybe I could go. Huh?
Washington's head, dollar bill.
You see that guy where he got DoorDash and all he got was a box of bones?
No.
He ordered some wings and all he got was a box of bones.
Oh, that's funny.
He said he called the restaurant and said, did y'all box me up just a box of bones? He said, no, we had chicken on it.
And the DoorDasher ate it. That's horrible.
The DoorDasher done ate his whole box. I gave him his box of bones.
Come on. Ginger. I know you want to go for a walk so bad. But you hurt afterwards and you're clean right now. Come on, jump in. I should let you go. We should let you go. Go. Oh, you can't you? I want you over here more. There you go. Oh. So should I go get my salad? Hey, Aqua, how are you?
You can re-up tomorrow.
Hey,
Hey,
Aqua.
That means 2 more houses.
Hi, I'm Aqua.
So you gonna fuck with him?
Aqua must just woke up. Hello, Aqua. How are you? Because I was just saying Lola's in the background. I was talking to her. All right. So is it salad or is it fast food? Salad or fast food? Or sushi? Hey, Headstones.
Hey, headstones.
I haven't set up for. I'm gonna next live. I'll do a live when I get home, and I'll start it up, and we'll play games. I haven't done it yet.
That was a bug.
So as soon as I,
What'd you just go at my friend? What was that?
as soon as I get home, because I'm driving, I will start a new live, and I will do the play a game of Ords if you want. Oh well, thank you very much, Headstones. It may be in bed. If I wake, I'll play the game. Okay, sounds good. You're having a horrible time sleeping. It's rained the last days. Thank you for stopping by, Headstones. Thank you very, very much. Hit that like button, guys. I know you all do. I'm trying to be better at it too because I like the likes. I like to see people are listening to me when I say it. I go, oh, like 5 people did it.
Right? I try to. If it's somebody like I support, like Headstones or you or a few others, I'll come in and I'll hit that like as I'm coming in, no matter what you're talking about
regular
or
account.
what you're
I
doing.
made seared chicken breasts with some cream of mushroom gravy, homemade mashed potatoes, and beans. Yum!
I made him hungry.
Yeah, you did. You made me hungry, and I could go. I could have like spaghetti. I could make spaghetti, or I could make chicken. I could start cooking at home again, which would save me money at nighttime.
Well, I made me a hash brown bowl for dinner. I made hash brown with a piece of sausage in it and um, 2 sunny side up eggs. That was my dinner.
Is it raining over there? No, it's not raining here.
It's not raining at my house either.
It's blue sky and clouds.
But we did get a lot of the rain and stuff off of that hurricane that came in. Like a lot of the outer bands.
Russ, you know how to speak to everybody? Russ, put that out now.
Oh, we got butt wrap. Shit, I didn't even.
All right, I'm going to mute this time so not everybody has to hear Ginger whine because we all know she's going to.
And then I can't talk to her. You just don't want me recording her and sending you a video.
No, you don't need to hear it. We all know what she sounds like. I know what she sounds like.
And see, then we can sit there and say, "Oh, Ginger,
Yeah.
don't cry, Ginger."
Okay, I'm gonna mute. I'll be right.
Who got a lot of that hurricane weather that came in? Who lives out that way, blind? Did y'all get a lot of it? We got like a lot of the outer bands or something. feel like it's quiet in here now that Blonde's not up here. I'm used to hearing Meg's microphone in the background. You know, I can hear her sounds, and when she mutes, it sounds weird. "107, where you at, Moon?" she Ginger is happy that she goes for a ride, but then when Megs goes in the store, then Ginger wants to cry because Megs left her in the car. And she's so cute. My son was saying a while ago, he's like, he wished his dog would wait until the car stops before she jumps out. She wants to jump out like as soon as you pull up. She's out the window. I hadn't looked at the moon.
We just 12-year-old about this.
Okay. Here you go.
So you got fired up, you wrote it.
All right.
Right? My niece, she had gallbladder surgery last week, and she has an emotional support dog. So she went all the way to the waiting area, or she was in the room with her where she could right before she went back to surgery. So right before they went back to surgery, they told us that we had to take her. But she said that everybody in the hospital loved her little dog. Hey, Ralphie's. How are you tonight? You're in South Texas? Yeah, I'm in like Central Georgia. Like Alabama, Georgia line. I hadn't even looked at the forecast for us. We are getting some nice weather now, like cooler weather. I'm glad it's cooler. It's cooled off a lot. I'm doing good tonight. We just in here hanging out. Not doing nothing. Megs went in to make her salad. Ginger's probably in the car crying. We're just sitting here chilling. Moon and MJ's been here all night with us. Blind. Wait, Blind left long enough to go cook because I made him hungry.
She trained the bird to fly with her. Look. Again, look. She's a Pokemon trainer.
Oh, yeah. Ooh. I've been to Colorado. That's as far as I've been. So just from Georgia to Colorado. And then I've been up to as far north as Michigan. And up the East Coast, I've only been up to like North Carolina. I'd like to travel. I'd like to go to Texas and California. Megan can't find her card. So somebody stopped her in there the other day and told her she was lucky. She went in to get her salad and she had her phone laying there and a $50 bill under it. She thought she'd grabbed a 20 out of her purse. And the lady's like, this is laying here? She's like, yeah. She's like, you sure are trusting. And she said, I got to looking and it was a $50 bill I had laying there. She said, but I wasn't that far from it. She said, but I guess the slip of hand, somebody could have got it really quick.
I'm back. You guys didn't have to hear it. What are you talking about? My story about laying a $50 bill?
Oh, MJ said Megan can't find her card. Haha.
Oh, I see how it is. No, I couldn't decide if I wanted to do sushi or not, and I ended up with sushi and a salad. So I'm
Oh, okay.
separate.
So your husband's always in Georgia and Alabama.
Fix
And then you
Yeah,
guys didn't have
I'm
to
like,
hear,
huh?
you guys didn't have to hear Ginger whine that time.
No, it feels weird though when you're muted because it's like so super quiet.
I bet, yeah. You're like,
You know.
now she's not talking.
And so then I don't like dead air, so I'm like trying to run the show.
Yeah, that can be difficult. Yes. Well, I don't, and I don't know how it. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know how I feel about dead air because I feel like I admit, like when I'm listening to it, I'm like, but then when it's only for a second, I'm like, oh, it's okay. But yeah, I guess you have like when you're the only person on panel, that's one thing that drives me crazy is that people mute and don't talk for like hours.
Yeah.
From where?
From where?
Moon and
Not
her
sure.
talking. Did Ralphie's coming? Hi, Ralphie.
Y'all too much.
Are you talking about for me? I'm like West Central Georgia. I'm like Southwest Atlanta. But I only live like probably 15 minutes to the line of Alabama. It's like I-20.
Well, I can't wait to have my sushi now.
I don't do sushi. I mean, the like vegetarian sushi, you know, like just veggies in it, it's good. But I can't do the seaweed.
Oh, I love seaweed.
I don't. I think it's more of the way it feels in my mouth, more of a texture thing to me.
Yeah.
I've been everywhere. Military life says that. Oh.
Yeah. I've been right here my whole life. I live in the town next
You can't play
to the
music in
town.
the background because you'll get me a strike.
Oh yeah, you can't play that in the background. It's a striker channel. Yeah, I hadn't been that many. I've been right here. I live 30 minutes from where I was born and raised.
I'll just pass it to him because y'all messed it up.
I'm driving my car.
Yeah, I got cut via. So I've been like
Yeah.
muting and unmuting.
Okay.
Yeah, you live pretty close to the store, don't you?
Yeah. I just went to the grocery store. I was at Rayleigh's.
It's like 10 minutes to the nearest store.
Oh no, it's literally right down the.
But I live in the sticks too, so. He must be eating. He went for his second round.
No, I'm just getting out of my car. All right, come on, Miss Ginger.
I'm gonna drop down for a few while I got company, and then I'll come back.
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
I'm like, I could tell she was distracted. Come on. Blind must be eating. Blind is probably eating or doing something. Yes. I'm so excited. I have my salad and I have sushi. I'm excited. Really? They're still open? Yep. It was. In Chucky, it stayed open until 10, I think. No. So I'm waiting for dinner to come back in. Sorry, guys, I got eating. I meant that chain. Remember the chain, really? I meant the chain. Yeah. Oh, no, it is a chain railing. Mm. Hi, Ralphie's. Hi, Ralphie's. How are you? Sorry, I'm eating. That's why it's so quiet. I'm good. How are you? I have to get my car smudged and registered tomorrow. Oh, one of my shows has just come on. Hey, does anybody watch uh Esbeth? I just called the hubby. He says he's staying in the truck to take off at 30 a.m. Bummer. He has he was nice this weekend. Nice. That's good. That's good. He was nice. I'm glad. I'm glad he was nice. I always worry about you. Nice is definitely good. Anybody that's nice to someone else is always better. I mean, you kill more flies with vinegar, or you can kill more flies with honey than you do with vinegar. Oh, I love my Moon and my MJ. I love you both very, very much. You guys are a big part of my life, believe it or not. I think about you both constantly. Oh, that was a lot of sushi. Do you work tomorrow? I don't know. I will find out in the morning, I'm sure. Nelly nosy, Nelly nosy Nelly here. No, you're fine. Oh, that was good sushi. It was a lot though. Now I can wait on my salad though, because now I don't need it right now. But that was good. It was a mess, but it was good. Keep this in there. Now that for whatever. Oh. It is really. We are ready to chicken salad wraps with chips. Yum. We are getting ready for dinner. All right. I just had my dinner. I just had my sushi. A chicken salad with chips. Yum. Chicken salad wraps with yum. I want that now. Love y'all. Oh, that's so nice of you to say, Ralphie's. Do you prefer Ralph or Ralphie's Kids Entertainment or Ralph? Like, I want to say your name so you don't get offended. Sorry, guys, I was thinking out loud in my head. And so I was just looking around going, God, I live in a really beautiful place. I really do at nighttime. And during the day. But it's always green around my house. I think I want to go line dancing again. My refrigerator's humming, and I swear to God, it's kind of new. But I don't know that it is new. And I'm just now paying attention to it. The snow is brutal, though. Yes, it is. For sure. Oh, the Emmy Awards are on tonight. My goal is to hike again. Well, I believe that you will hit that goal, and you will probably take another 100 more hikes. And Jelly Roll is singing to it. Oh, they've got highlighted people up. Oh, sorry, Billy. What is 2K? Yeah, what is 2K? Oh, it always makes you cry when they show you all the celebrities that have passed away. Basketball on PS5. Oh, I got it. I got it. I thought you said 2K. Like we said something about 2K. I said, what did you want to, what do you prefer to be called? Ralphie's or Ralph or Ralphie's Kids Entertainment? Jelly Roll and Lainey Wilson are good together. Yes, they are. Chip. You prefer to call Chip? I can call you Chip. Chip is my name. Ralphie's Kids is my LLC. Yeah. All right. I can call you Chip. Hi, Chip. Oh, she saw puppies on the TV, of course. Oh, you can't play with them. They don't want to play with you. Well, Chip. Well then, Chip. Thank you for being here. Yes, that's exactly it. Did I tell you guys I got new pillows? I got a new pillow and I got new sheets, and I was sleeping like a rock star in them. I feel like every time I climb into them, I'm very comfy, and I should work on that. I've got to take out some of my stuffing out of my new pillow. It's bamboo and it's a little bit cold. And I love in my little house at nighttime when I close all the blinds and I'm in my little house and I feel comfy and everything is good. And I'm gonna turn on my fire to get it warm in here because I got another couple more hours before I can go to sleep and relax. There we go. That's better. More ambient. I'm happy. I'm in a good place in my life, guys. I'm actually doing very well. And, you know, now I have to get my car spawned tomorrow and registered tomorrow. Not new pillows. Right? No, these are these are this was a cheaper pillow. This is like $50 pillow and it's bamboo. So yeah, we've done I ordered it off of Amazon, people. It's nothing big. I know last year, remember the last I know I when I thought I was gonna have to buy my pillow, I went, oh my god, I'm in trouble. Oh my MJ, you make me laugh because you're right on. You know exactly why I was like, and I got new bed sheets and everything else. I'm working my ass off and I had some help. So I was like, yep, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna bite the bullet. I never spend money on myself, ever. Not new pillows, oh my. Like seriously flipping pillows, right? Right. Never fails, never fails. No, I'm just relaxing now. I need to where I need to move. I need to get my charger on the other side of the couch now. How many people have one spot that in your house that you sit and everything is right where it needs to be? Like and then when you're not sitting in that spot, you like in a different spot on the other side of the couch. It's not nothing is where it needs to be. Me? See, I'm not the only person. Like you have your computer there, like you have your drink there, you have your charging port there. My man cave. I get it 100%. I have a spot, actually a couple. I bet. See, it's not just me. And if you're sitting, like every time I sit on the other side of the couch, all my computer's on the other side of my couch with my charging for my phone and everything else and stuff like that. I could charge my phone and go to my laptop, but then I'm not playing Words right now, so that then I was like, then I feel guilty if I'm on my laptop and not playing Words because I know people like to play the word game. Yeah. And I'm sitting here going, get off live. I will just be sitting here by myself talking to myself and Ginger, doing the exact same thing I'm doing now. You'll be hanging, hogging the bed. Y'all be hogging the bed. We're hogging the bed. How am I hogging the bed? Most women hug the bed. You're right, Trip. You're right, Chip. You're right. You're right. Hey, no, no, no. Men hug the bed. No, men hug the bed. Baby Reindeer won an Emmy. Oh my God. Baby Reindeer won an Emmy. Are you married, or Chip? Are you married? Yes. Okay. Well, you said man cave, so I figured you must have a wife. I figured, or a girlfriend. Because you said man cave, and then I'm like, and then you try to pick on us women, saying we're hogging the bed. No, we're not. Sound like a married man to me. Oh, sorry. But I said I just I lightly tapped Ginger, and I actually said to her, "I'm sorry," because she heard it was in her it was on the side of her neck, and she looked at me like, "Excuse me, mom." That was in my bubble. In other words, didn't even. She walked into it. She turned her head. Not on YouTube. Oh, she's not on YouTube? And now I'm over here, and the clicker's over there. It's like, then I move over there, and it's like, I never can, then I get over there, and then my phone drive gets to 30%, and I had to be on the other side. That's what I keep going from side to side to side to side. And and I have my salad still. You're clean. I know you're clean because I cleaned you. Sorry, guys. I had to blow my nose. I still have all the stuffiness from my cold. Has not gone away yet. You on the phone? No, I'm not on the phone. All right, what I was blowing my nose. Sorry. Nope, I wasn't on the phone. I'm talking. I'm on my phone. Yes. For StreamYard right now. But no, not on the phone. Just sitting here chilling. Don't know what to do with myself, pretty much. I'm watching the Emmys on mute, so I'm just watching the captions. Oh, Jennifer looks beautiful. Oh, Ginger. Ginger just threw up. Hold on. Hey, Ginger, why did you go out there and eat? What did you eat out there? Or did you just eat too much of your food? What did you eat? Hmm? It's a good thing I cleaned that up. Ugh. Don't do throw up. Ugh. Yeah, she ate too much, but she overate. Did you overeat her own food? That's why she doesn't get other kinds of food. I'm trying to prolong eating my salad because I don't eat it. If I don't eat it tonight, I can eat it in the morning. But I know I'm going to eat it eventually because it's over there. It's yummy in my tummy, huh? Miss Ginger that just threw up. Wait, hold on. Hold your horses, Miss. I eat too much of my own food. There. Ooh. She's all better now. She's fine. She's laying right in front of me. It was a very little throw up too. So it was just her tummy. Just her tummy. Over 8. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna end this, and I'm gonna go read my book. I keep saying that. One of these days, I will actually read it, and I'm going to chill out. I might end it over to Discord later, and I will see you there. Have a great night, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.